Inferno, Beyond and Invictus, and it's a must-win for Invictus, who are now down 1-0 in the series.
It's very flat on Nuke. They're going to have to really turn around their performance. And thought it was an interesting point that you brought up, Mac. You were talking about Invictus being unable to get the momentum that they needed, and I think that's partially down to Beyond just playing a very slow game. Hard for Invictus to really get fired up when basically there's 40 to 50 seconds every round where you're just kind of sitting there holding an angle.
Yeah.
Well, Invictus, they take this banana control, head over towards the B site. Will be 3 players over here from Beyond, actually 4 with a double set up in towards Dark. This could be terrible for Invictus.
Could be indeed. My rolls ready and spotting. He'll just take that initial contact, throws the grenade on in here to soften a few of the targets and does a good job of that. Even through the smoke, he's found Xiao. And it's now a 4-on-2. That is going to go by the wayside quite quickly. Destroyer spinning around. Can't land any shots, and 1-0 is the scoreline. Beyond, they might just be doing it.
It's looking dangerous.
Cheeky little pistol setup. Little read on the pistol. You love a little cheeky read on the pistol, Mac.
I certainly do. And I loved the fact that there was a double dark setup, which didn't even need to be shown after all that.
That's
which was crazy. So, great hold, Beyond. Looking very good to cause the upset, and this pistol just making it even easier.
Now force buy. No one playing at New Box, which was actually mollied out by Invictus, so it makes me kind of wonder if that was tailored specifically to deal with that exact pistol strat. So usually if you'd stack B, you would have at least somebody at New Box, but Beyond didn't even bother with that. Double dark and oranges, second oranges. Force buy in here for Invictus. 2 smokes and 2 flashes are all that will be able to get them into the site here. My rolls have still got a smoke, a 3rd player rotating over from Beyond. And have the boost up. Again, they're in the perfect positions to deal with this.
Well, it's a waiting game, really, for Beyond, isn't it? Invictus has, as of yet, chosen not to pull the trigger. That smoke might delay them, or they'll just go through it. Olivia gets fully flashed out by Destroyer. Viva!
Wow. Where'd they go?
They disappeared. It was a magic trick.
Nobody knows.
You know, like how the smoke... and then they're gone when the smoke fades.
Oh, well. Kens isn't gone just yet. He's looking to hit some exits. What was that? A love tap? I think it was.
Do you love that?
I don't know. That was that's a lot of damage, and that could have some impact now because Kent could find himself the second easily. However, he doesn't get a chance to go for the spray transfer.
The Famous sucks.
It does. It really does suck.
Struggled
Galil, much better
kill.
gun.
Oh, QQ.
What are we cooking?
What are you cooking up, mate?
No, he's cleaning. No, he's got some coffee.
Blend up. Oh, the pot. Yep. What you got for us?
Come on.
He wants to put the pot on the stove, but he can't.
Now it's in the fridge. Oh, it's all gone wrong.
He's flipping it. He's flipping it.
Oh!
He's flipping
you see
the
that?
eggs.
He's got the wrist movement down. Ooh.
How about that? How about that for some wrist movement?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. What's your favourite Thai dish, Jordan? There's only one right answer. What's your favourite?
Pad Thai?
Green Thai curry?
No.
Yes.
You're all wrong.
What's
well,
the
I
answer?
mean, you said one, and let's be real, most people would think Pad Thai
That
is
is-
the first Thai dish.
Is it pad see ew?
It's pad ki mao.
No, they wouldn't. Yeah, the best Thai dish isn't the one they call ooh.
It's a subjective question, but you're wrong.
What's the objective answer?
Pad ki mao.
Never heard of it.
That's exactly the problem.
What is a pad? Is it rice?
No, it's stir fry.
Ah, there you go.
It's just stir fry something.
So pad Thai is stir-fried Thai. Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, no.
That's what you got from that.
That's what you were waiting for with that long silence.
I wasn't waiting for anything.
I was crunching the numbers of English to figure that out.
Oh, no. brackets take coming in here for Invictus. Flashbang on the line. Unfortunate. Doesn't work out for them at all. That looked like a good timing there, Mac. I was getting excited, and then all of a sudden they're all dead.
Yeah.
Invictus, they're doing their magic tricks again.
Running through, tapping heads, doing God's work.
They just delete half the enemy team. How do they do it, Jordan?
They shoot to the good.
Shoot the good.
Well, you know, this is Invictus all over, isn't it? Right? Like, it's like map 1, can't hit a broadside of a barn. Map 2, just dead set legends in the aim department.
Dead set legends.
Dead set legends.
Set legends. Well, another very explosive mid-round that Invictus has won easily and beyond. Well, Force Buy did not work out, and now Invictus are up 2-1. So I dare say we're going to see that little old eco from beyond going into the next round, and from there should be an easy third on the board, theoretically, if beyond don't do it on the pistols.
Yeah, I mean, it was such a good start for Beyond, wasn't it? A really, really crisp pistol round, and now back to square one. It's going to be a hard slog for them. Get that money back in line. Bit of an investment. Saved through from the last round, so Olivia and STK have something to play with here, but Invictus are looking much better on this map.
Well, let's see if they can anti-eco effectively. They've already got so much money. Got all that cash, couple of SMGs as well. This is cute. Little boost in the smoke. Works out pretty well. Unfortunately, QQ can't connect the shots, but they do finish off Destroyer. Viva is in another galaxy at this point, or is flying rather, who's just centered into CT spawn. And Invictus, in the meanwhile, they execute that B site and put the bomb down. But can they close a 3-on-5?
Oh yeah, Beyond hot on their heels. You have Olivia making his way up Banana. The other force coming in from CT, starting to split up. Now, it's a matter of coordination. How do they get back in? They have a couple of SMGs to play with. Smoke stopping them in their tracks for now. QQ manages to get the 1-for-1 trade. If this continues, Beyond could just cause the upset in the round, but it's another 2. The equalizer. Kent's now last alive in the 1-on-2, and he needs to make his way through. That's an easy one, but the clock is ticking down. He's got about 5 seconds to start this defuse, and he might be able to get it. Oh, he's gone for the gun instead of the defuse, and that's no round now for Kent.
Did he have? He didn't.
I don't think
he didn't have time.
I think he did.
Time.
If he went straight for the bomb, I'm 90% sure he had that round. Maybe they had the music on. Maybe the music started and I'm wrong.
Does the icon disappear after he doesn't have time anymore? I guess if it does, then he didn't have time.
Maybe. Oh, well, there you go.
Hard to say. Hard to say. Good attempt from KNTZ, but it's just one of those situations which on Nuke would have gone to Beyond. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of round that Invictus just could not win for themselves.
12, 11. Yeah, he didn't have time. He did not have time. Well, nice start. See how Sage with 2 entries running straight up Nana.
Nasty position, and Mayrolls is going to fight fire with fire, getting a bit more aggressive to at least find 1 trade in the round. Invictus don't overcommit with those smokes, and Beyond, they've gone for the full rotation, no one left on the A site, and the patience from Invictus will be rewarded. Staying silent for a moment, QQ's gone all the way back to A just to make sure there's no one lurking, no one waiting over in that direction. But Invictus decisive towards the B site. Will be trying to make their way back in. Olivia with the AWP in hand. That's going to be a great way to start things off here.
Marls goes down. Olivia trying to get flashed through the smoke, do something cheeky, but punished straight away. Now QQ into the 1-on-3, decides to just piece it. He sends Olivia in. Olivia dies, and he goes, oops.
Hits him with the old, yeah, sorry, and then runs away. Sorry about that one, mate. We'll get him next game, next round. All right. Well, anyway, regardless, Invictus doing a really good job to lock down a 4th now, and this map looking like it's already a much more solid start than what we saw from them over on Nuke. Some solid entries coming out. Great individual performances so far from a few of the players there. But again, this could be one of those games you were talking about earlier, Mitch. With Destroyer, he's currently on 0 kills. He might be having one of those sleeper maps.
He's not needed.
Just that time of day.
That's how good Invictus's firepower is sometimes. They
Maybe
only need 3 out of the 5 players.
Maybe even better than Tyloo's.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
Was
you know.
Mac here for that whole
No,
speech, or was that Kevin?
Kev.
I'm so glad Mac didn't hear me at my worst.
What was it?
Look, all I'm going to say is, Matt,
Can you do it again?
the only thing you need
He's
to know
doing an
is
impression of me, okay? Just
Yep.
Invictus, they just have so much firepower that they might even be better than Tyloo. And you look at the team on paper and you just think, that team works. And then don't even worry about the 0-16 loss on their own map choice against VG Gaming right after Pilski said that. It was pretty funny, though.
I went all in depth on the analysis. I'm like, this team roster looks so sick. They're going to be awesome. This is like the perfect change that they needed. Just cut Oi, bring Bottle in, and then they got 16-0.
Oh, God.
Not my finest moment.
And that's why they pay Pilski the big bucks.
Yep.
'Cause he loves to sell a story.
I love to spin a yarn.
He loves to spin some good yarn. Many blankets made in his time. And STK wants to make this expensive, but he looks the wrong way because Viva's still playing
Viva.
towards cold and survives right at the end.
Got away.
There you have it. 5 on the board. Invictus, solid start. Continuing to string the rounds together nice and early.
Yep.
I don't understand, guys. Like,
Why?
heading into Nuke, I was like, man, Invictus's Nuke a little better than I might have thought. They might win this series, and they might win Nuke, and then they get owned. And then I'm like, oh, can I change my prediction? Beyond, actually, this map is a bit shaky for both teams, and then Invictus is just slamming them.
I think you just haven't watched enough Invictus games, Pilski. You're not reading the storyline.
Ah.
One bad map in the series. That's all you get. Next
Gotcha.
2, gods. They've had their one bad map.
How do you explain that?
After the bad map, they get yelled at, and then they play better.
Yeah.
Sign of a good coach. Coach
Ah.
Spinach.
Yeah, good old Spinach. I forgot about Spinach for a sec. Again, these trades are going well in Nana. Invictus are just trading favorably in Banana pretty much every time. Oh, they're anticipating the aggression from STK there. Olivia's digging deep here for Beyond, though. That's 2 picks for him. Turns a 4-on-3 into a 3-on-2.
Awkward situation, but still. Zhao
Wow.
decides to solo push the smoke and falls for free. Now, Destroyer. Full utility on the belt. How's he play this one? He's going to solo push the smoke as well. Olivia hasn't heard this. I don't think anyone has.
Here's a 1v them all. That's premium Destroyer.
He'll do it.
He's in between a ridiculous crossfire, and he's walking straight into the middle. If he gets away with anything here, I will be so astounded, and he does not. Good setup coming out from Beyond to clutch out the round, and that's going to be 2 on the board now with 3 lives, so the economy is going to be in shambles if they lose another round, but for now, they're fine.
Yeah, Olivia just won them that round, but more than Olivia winning them that round is Invictus lost that round. Like, just look at those 3 kills that he gets. It's just 3 Ts who are in a 4-on-3, I might add, walking into his crosshair one at a time with no utility invested.
Well, they needed something, didn't they? I mean, it's been a pretty tough going so far for Beyond. One thing that you can note from all of these player cams is that it seems that they're not in their little boot camp anymore.
What's he having? I want
He's
some of
drinking out of a vase.
that. I thought he just had some crazy, like, chocolate milkshake that wasn't crunchy.
I think it was just the design of what I thought was a cup, but looks more like a jar or a can.
Bigger the better.
KTZ's just drinking out of some crazy vase or something. Why not?
And that's why they call him the Mad Kens.
Pause comes out here. A technical, tactical, technical, spiritual pause. Technical pause.
Ah, yes, of course, of course.
It's a pause, of course. What do you think of that one, Mac? Good.
No, it's not your best work, but I'll give it to you because I love you, and that's what we're here for.
A lot of
A
love.
little bit. There's a lot of typing going in chat. I'm sure there's a lot of love being given both ways by both the teams at the moment. Lots of in-map discussion.
Probably saying, hey, mate, would you like to come over for some pad thai? And the Invictus boys are like, nah. Sorry, mate. Can't do it. Better places to be.
I don't think they said that.
Why not? That's true. Let's be honest. If you got invited for pad thai with the Beyond boys, you would go.
I don't know if they would. I don't know what you would want to eat with the Beyond boys. But pad thai is probably like a bit of a letdown, to be honest. I want to eat some, like, you know, pad thai's all right, but there's way better Thai dishes than pad thai. That's all I'm saying.
All right. Well, if we're
That's
going to...
coming from someone who worked in a Thai restaurant.
What about
right?
Chinese hot pot? Let's get Chinese hot pot then.
All right,
You like Chinese hot pot?
I do. Maybe don't feed me too much soju, though, in combination with that.
Yeah, that's a story for another day. That's a story for another day.
Definitely don't combine those two things. Invictus going straight up dig, though, onto this A site.
They are only able to get the single, can't snag another away, but Kens from Cold can't get anything else done. It's even trades, but in the end, favouring Invictus as they get yet another Zhao. He's almost opening up that can of worms.
Xiao?
Just great trades from Invictus. No nonsense gameplay. You love to see it. What's wrong?
Jordan just going, Zhao?
Xiao. That's how you say it.
Oh.
Xiao Saga.
Yeah, yeah.
Xiao?
Xiao? I like Xiao. I love saying his name because it's just like you have to use your mouth in a different way to when you're saying it like Xiao Sage.
Yeah, use your mouth in a different way. Got it.
That's what I'm saying.
So not too different to How Now Brown Zhao.
Check out this sick teamwork from Invictus, by the way. You ever just let the boys step on your head so you can get to the balcony?
Oh, yes. Silent boosts. You
don't even
love it.
Silent boost.
Oh, except
Maybe
when you
just
screw it
bump
up.
it
So
into
that
each
one
other.
wasn't too silent, but look, they tried.
Let's not talk about boosts, all right? I'm still triggered after this morning.
Why?
Furia, 100 Thieves, Vinny.
Yeah.
Oh, no, sorry, not Vinny.
Oh, you're talking
Yuri.
about boost. Right, okay.
Yuri.
That's all right. Yuri Master. Boost God. That actually took a lot of, I guess, technical movement to actually make that boost work. So huge props to them for making that happen 4 or 5 times in the map.
Maybe it's worth practicing KZ after all. Wait, Invictus have been shut out of Banana this time. Well, is out of bracket. Kind of loitering in middle. Hang around.
That's weird. Invictus usually not the team to be doing the loitering, more to just be pushing their way wherever they want.
It's coming, Mac. It's coming.
Of
There's
course.
the molly in.
Of course, of course.
Oh, SDK just looks at it. He looks at his utility belt. He goes, no smoke. I'm dead. At least Myrolls gives his death meaning. Does make it a 1-for-1, but when you're losing banana control and you're going into a 4-on-4 against a better equipped T side, not good. Yeah, not good.
Oh, we're going to see the fake. So, one smoke thrown.
Just trying to bait out the util, whatever's left from beyond. There's one of the flashes.
30 seconds. Invictus looking to commit towards the B site now with the rest of the util. About to be thrown out. Destroyer. Sending it to Coffins. Flash in. May rolls from Dark. It's looking pretty solid. QQ very isolated. Tries to flash his way through. That's going to draw a lot of attention, but Mayroll still unable to really have an impact. Manages to find a single.
8 seconds though to plant the bomb if they get this.
Oh!
QQ's got it! He's won the round. I think they've won the round.
That's it. Yep.
They've done it.
They can't plant. Oh no.
Out of nowhere.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's just happened like that, hasn't it?
Oh, golly.
Oh dear. Oh dearie me.
Yeah, that's nice and everything, but that's not convinced me that Beyond is going to win this game of Inferno or anything.
No.
What about you, Mac? Are you convinced? How are you, Mac, by the way? How you going?
Oh, great. You are... I'm still pretty cut up when you ignored my question before and you both left me solo on the desk.
I don't know what question you're talking about.
Oh, don't worry. I'll ask it again later.
No,
Just for you. Well, you forgot what it was, so it's all right. I'll remind you when it's necessary.
He wanted to know what you thought of his mustache.
glorious.
What, you weren't just in isolation and were lazy as well?
I don't need to be in ISO to be lazy, Mac. It's a way of life, mate.
True, true, true. Look at this positioning choice from Kent. He's moved to Hay now. I thought he was just going to commit to the off angle under Balk. Lurk smoke comes through. Invictus. The rest of the team may just follow in a moment, but here's that angle. Headshot found.
Cheeky.
The creep starts to come up dig as well, but it's flying solo, and that's no trade to come through. Speaking of coming through, looks like Bottle might be trying to slide his way into Archers. Viva, how's he managed that? Bombs down low, so that should be another round for Beyond, but that was a nasty spray coming out for Viva. Kent's with the shutdown.
Do you know, that just made me really sad, Mac, when you
What?
said flying solo, because it made me think, what if MVP still existed? And then we could have flying and solo in the same game. But now we can't, because MVP didn't exist.
Who?
MVP PK.
Who?
Exactly.
Just wanted to say, this is not how you flash for the boys. They both just checked the boost as he flashed GT, and both of them got blind and just had to sit and barbecue with their heads down. Ah, Invictus. Come on, boys. Maybe unfortunate timing, but still.
Yeah, Beyond is sort of salvaging it a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't, what?
Yeah, Beyond us salvaging a bit of it.
Sometimes we just, you know...
What is that laugh? You guys are losing it. You guys are losing it.
Oh, it's just like being up at 4 AM again.
This is a
Oh,
cute
jeez.
execute for Invictus. Look at this. Hello. Okay.
Okay, solid crossfire. Smokes are, look, denying vision.
no.
And that's very awkward for STK. That should allow the push to come in, but it's going to be the push from Mayrolls denied by Bottle. CZ gets it over the line, and we're back to the 3-on-3.
That could have been a bit better for Beyond.
Ah,
KNTZ's going to have to win this duel. It's important.
they should be able to recover the retake. They got the molly to be able to flush Old Mate Destroyer out of New Box. That's a good duel to win, Jordan.
That is indeed. That one, however, also needed to be won. We're back to 2-on-2. You talked about the molly. That's been thrown in. And indeed does clear out New Box. So, only one place left that Destroyer can be. But the time is on his side. Olivia does clean it up quite nicely. Onto the
No
defuse
time.
is KNTZ, who didn't have the kits. But Olivia does. And it looks like they've got it just in time.
Oh, bloody hell, Beyond.
Mate, the pass off in the last moments, that was very dangerous.
Oh.
But it works. Great handoff, great offload. But still a long way to make it down the field before they score that try.
It's going to take a while for my blood pressure to go down after that. Bit tense. Need a bit of a rub down.
Hey. How you doing?
I'm good, thanks, Mac.
Oh, you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, you wanted
You've
one.
got great hands for it, but
I've got the oil right here. You sure? Brought my baby oil. All right.
I'm a full-grown man.
Suit yourself.
Oh, here we go. Viva helping the boys up. Thanks,
Been
mate.
a professional masseuse since high school. Studied it, by the way.
Okay.
Did ya?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
With my physics and my and my chemics.
Well, I can tell there was a couple of subjects you were
like
better at.
The coffee apparatus.
I never studied Australian. But I
Never
did
studied Australian.
study English. I can tell you that that's some great chemistry coming out from Olivia. Somehow Destroyer
He's just done it.
gets away with a situation like that. Whatever. I don't want to hear about it. 1v3, Zhao, what have you got for us here with the Tech 9? Crossfire on site. May rolls, making sure the Archer flank doesn't come through. Jets gets across the line and almost able to snag another headshot onto STK. But it is going to be Zhao to fall. 2 alive at the end for Beyond, who equal up the score finally at 6 apiece.
Been a good fight back. Wow, those flashes sound pretty extreme when it's slowed down, don't they? Oh, it's like being in a real war zone.
Is it?
I mean, I've never been in one.
Oh, of course.
6-6. Good
It's
stuff.
the war zone of daily life. Constant struggle.
True.
Push down middle from KNTZ. Cheeky boy. Oh, what a shot from Bottle. You love to see it. That's the Bottle. That's the Sharpie.
It's a
that
bit
I
more
don't.
like it, isn't it? That's a bit more like Invictus, but they do still have one player to deal with over on A, and that is QQ, who through the smoke grabs himself a kill, which equalizes the numbers somewhat. 3v4, definitely much more doable, and oh, that's ballsy! QQ can't hang on to it for more than one, but you love to see it.
Oh, Zhao Saga, he's played him like a fiddle. Fortunately, if only he could use his mouse as good as his brain. But he wrangles it back, and now into the 1-on-3.
Does he edge forward? No. Calls to save the AWP. That one hasn't been heard by any of Invictus, so they're still edging around, waiting to try and get some information. Smoke blooming at the bottom of Banana should signal to Invictus that the save is on, and Invictus, their money's all over the place. They do not have it to, they can't afford to go for the hunt. They can't afford to lose any more rifles without it cracking into the economy for the next round, so they will play their own game, stay passive. Gentleman's agreement, allow that AWP to be saved across for Beyond. And they're happy with the lead, 7-6.
Jordan, I couldn't help but notice that you've lost one of the roos.
Yeah, I threw a couple away. Remember?
Through the roo.
I tried to throw them at your head.
I think you've lost a couple of memories. You can't remember the terrible pitching.
But he didn't go and pick it up.
You're a
He's
roo
just
short of the
thrown-
paddock.
He's just thrown it away and left it. All right.
All right.
I expected better from you, Jordan.
It's just a plush toy.
Oh. All right.
No need to get too excited.
Flashes coming in for Invictus to take that banana control. You love to see that. Good protocols in order.
Beyond, they've opted for the force, knowing that there's only 2 rounds left. Oh, and that was a chance. Olivia, even with the wallbang there, could have done huge damage for free, and it's on the corner. Bottle. Look for the trade, baits out the shot, and that's enough to get a freebie.
Yeah, still not into the site though. STK is on the flower pot and is going to get the freebie. Turns out it's not a freebie. Did have to pay for that one, and he wasn't prepared. So Invictus have the 3-on-3. There's an incendiary though for this retake, and that's good news for Beyond. Going to get thrown in right on top of the bomb. So Forces flying off of his position. Big rotate having to come in from QQ, and winning that aim duel up Banana with an MP9 might not be too easy though. Destroyer posts himself off of the line with the AWP. Timing's going to favour QQ here, but does he hit the shots? Well, Destroyer does, and that's going to be it. I'd say Beyond aren't going to be able to win the round from here with only 2 players. And they seem to suspect the same thing. Backing off, letting the round fall by the wayside.
Situation. Round not going to be too expensive, as Invictus should mostly all survive here, except for Zhao. He tried to take the fight. It could be an upgrade to maybe an AK. Oh, who's that on the corner? No. All right. I thought Flying might have been in for another, but it doesn't come through. AK saved across for the final round of the half, and Beyond will only have, well, the AK, a couple of pistols to play around, minimal utility. There's not much going for them, and Invictus, it should technically be a 9-6 half if they play this correctly.
Stranger things have happened, Mac. 9-6, though, would be pretty good, actually, for Invictus. They started off really well. They've let Beyond get back into it, but they're kind of grabbing control back of this round. This half, even. But 8-7 leaves a little bit to be desired, I'd say.
Okay, boost in boiler. Maybe. Just waiting for some info first. Is it even the boost or is it just the double setup? I think I like this. I think I like this a lot.
It's just the boys having a good time.
Oh yeah. Getting sweaty in the boiler room.
Not my idea of a good time.
It's alright, Jordan, we know you haven't lived. But there is a solid crossfire here over on the B side.
Yeah. STK and my rolls.
Oh.
Nice little dig there. Plenty of damage out of STK, and he drops the smoke. That's the last piece of utility on that B site for Beyond. Invictus have taken banana, prodded at bracket a little. Smoke onto jungle side, trying to keep the CTs honest in terms of the rotations.
Oh, nice smoke.
Yeah, great smoke on the roof there. No way that any of those coach cams are going to be effective.
Hey, touchy subject right now. Got at least 35 people in the world right now that would be offended by that. 5v5, QQ close range. That was a chance. Caught with util out, but Mayrolls manages to make it look quite easy here at first.
17
Oranges.
seconds. They have to get the bomb.
Oh, yeah.
Showers on 2 HP, Bottles on 47. This is Beyond's round. It's on a silver platter. They're not going to lose it from here. Xiao, he tries his best, but that's done. Bottle, he's nowhere nearby.
What's he doing? He holding the flank.
He's saving.
15.
He's saving for the next round, Pilsky. Don't worry about
course,
it.
Okay, in the
course.
pistol round.
Anyway, we'll take that AK through to the next half, and well, Beyond, they salvaged 7 to 8. Not too bad of a first half.
Shots in the man with the plot and we only go bombs away. Ain't no one protecting my mind as a weapon, that's why I'm a dominate. Taking advantage of every second, now I ain't got time to waste. They all tryna sign my name, they want me to sign my name. Counting a blessing while I count that in my winnings. We take 50s and 100s and throw them up to the ceiling. Everything I envision, not everybody gon' witness. Only difference between us is I ain't stop till I finish, yeah. I feel on top of the world, I feel on top of the world right now. I feel on top of the world, I feel on top of the world right now. I always wanted the world, I wanna conquer the world right now. I feel on top of the world, I feel on top of the world.
For the last time, this ain't a song, it's a battle cry. No life, I see the clue between the strobe lights. I'm haunted, black face, hey, follow me around, okay, black face, hey, follow me around, okay, used to want it bad, used to want it bad, but I can't taste it, I can't help you now, okay, follow me, okay, black face, hey, follow me around, okay, follow me, okay, black face, hey, follow me around, okay, now I can't think. I said woke up, take a action, now I'm feeling this is it. Want the money, want the rest. I do purse, not no cess. They say done is why you sad.
8-7, and the map is hanging in the balance. Beyond did, though, feel that they were the team that was trying to sort of scrounge together the rounds, where they came a little bit easier for Invictus. Still, that's not too much to read into when it is only the first half, and now we're swapping sides as well, Pilski. A lot to think about, and the GG bet odds have swung in the favor of Beyond Esports. What's your take here? How's this one going?
I feel like it's Invictus's game to lose at this point. They had a pretty solid T side. It didn't really feel like Beyond got 7 rounds. They did start to recover towards the middle part of the half. Quick pressure up Banana here, go 1-for-1 with Zhao. And Viva drops that smoke, which should keep him safe on the site until Beyond actually force their way through it. Maybe not advisable in that situation. SDK's gone ahead of his entire team, who are all flashed, and it's kind of falling apart from Beyond. The bomb's stuck on the site now, and the rest of Beyond stuck behind a smoke.
Yeah, they're all just sort of floundering away behind that smoke. You saw them jumping up and down, thinking, what on earth do we do now? Well, Beyond's going to have to find a way to salvage this one, because the bomb is on B. It's the full rotate across for Invictus, and MyRolls has been the guy that's really just been sent out there to his death, hasn't he? He's a bit of a Hail Mary here, trying his best, but they've put him into a bit of a sticky situation there. They've really done him dirty. 4v2, KNTZ and Olivia, seeing who can bait the other one hardest. Little damage being done here by KNTZ though, but has lost his teammate. It was looking up for a moment, given Viva and Destroyer are both a one-shot, but unfortunately now 1-on-3, probably a little bit too much to ask from him. Luckily, he's got the Glock, which has a lot of bullets, so he can keep shooting, and he's got time. But is it just a matter of time, Pilski? Or is he going to find a way to win this?
It's a matter of time. It's pretty low. It does get cleaned up eventually. And you were talking about, you know, people baiting. Just to show you how this one went. I mean, the counter flashes came in. The first one goes into pool there from Destroyer. SCK pushes straight through while the rest of his team's still in the smoke. As soon as that pops, you see they stop because they start getting blind and go back through the smoke. Second counter flash comes in. They're still blind in the smoke. Old mate dies on the site there, and that was pretty much the round. Just a smoke being dropped and a double counter flash in from Invictus. Just stopped that B push in its tracks.
Another rough start to the half for Beyond. Let's see if this one lasts a bit longer than what happened in the first half, or if they can salvage things pretty quickly. They are at least on the T side, so economic woes will not be something that they have to worry about quite as much in this half. It did have some troubles with that last half as well. But Invictus, again, like I said, going out of that halftime break, do to me seem like the team that's just slightly pulling ahead on this map, and it's always Beyond that's trying to play catch-up. Again, you get that sense here in the second half with Invictus finding the pistol.
After getting banked, he just went back into the tunnel like he's just given up completely.
I'm done.
He's like, I'm done. All right, boys, you got the round. I'm just going to hide here with the chicken.
Chicken's a better company than people anyway.
I think he's literally just waiting for someone to come and try to kill him so he can knife them. He's given up.
He's gonna go grab a drink. Gotta hydrate, dude.
True. Oh, trying to recycle the P2. There it is. Oh, see you later. It's at the garden. Has he timed out? No.
Might have timed out.
Maybe they're just trying to cheer him up. Oh, okay.
Did you lose money for that? You lose money for that.
You do, but I think theoretically, taking $100 away from yourself is better than giving the enemy $600. Think about that.
He did time out, by the way.
He did time out.
Yeah.
Oh,
This will be a tech pause for a little bit.
That's the smartest thing you've ever
and
said.
if he did time out and he was in the round until after the timer then died, he gets no money. So if he gets killed by his teammate,
Mac, you're a genius.
I know, crazy. It's almost like I played this game before.
Once or twice.
For 9,000 hours of my life.
9,000!
9,000!
That's more than Pilski.
That is more than Pilski. At a time, I would have had a couple thousand more hours than you, Mac, but you've definitely well and truly overtaken me.
Surpassed his level of power.
I don't know about that. I reckon you put Pilski and Mac in a 1v1 DM. Who's going to win?
I don't know. I've never been a very good player with my aim.
Yeah,
Mac,
but then
Mac
again,
might be able to beat me.
neither is Mac, so...
Wow.
Mac's not exactly known as a mad fragger.
I don't really know. I don't think I've ever played a game of CS with Mac.
I have.
Have you?
I think so.
Yeah.
Once or twice.
Yeah, nice.
I think I was playing with you and MC and Danny. And we played Train.
Mr. Kim.
Yeah.
Where was my invite? There was clearly an extra spot
We
there.
probably invited you and you were like, my PC didn't turn on, guys.
True, it's true. That's exactly what Pilly sounds like, and that's exactly what his PC doesn't do, is turn on.
It's
Exactly.
actually broken again. I've
See?
It is.
See?
I have no desire to fix it.
On the money.
As soon as my PC breaks, I just set up my laptop on my desk and give up. First gun round here for Beyond.
Raise your koalas.
I've been shut out of Banana. And you smoke onto Dig side, but don't use it. Flash up onto Bracket as well. Rotation is pulled over towards A side from Invictus, and they are using reactive utility here, but Beyond now going for a retake on Banana. Excuse me, Olivia.
Hello.
Max excited. That's
That
what
was-
9,000 hours of Counter-Strike entertainment will bring you in one culminating moment where Olivia hits a banger of a headshot.
Oh.
Hit the high notes, boys. That's what you got to do when you're this level of professional.
That's a bit more like it from Beyond. Need to see a bit more of that.
Actually, I've never heard your high notes.
Hold on, Jordan. Here's your chance. You ready?
Yep.
Here's
This
your
is
chance
just
for
a
high
save,
notes.
so... Ready, Jordan?
Yep. How was that?
That was all right.
That was pretty high. Whose was higher, Pilski? Mine or Max?
Yours was higher, but Max was more genuine. I feel like you were putting it on a bit. You're
Yeah, well, I
faking it.
mean, I was only a replay. What
See,
do you
mine
want
was
from me?
9,000 hours of love for the game in one moment.
Yeah, I've got 9,000 hours of love for the game as well.
Jordan
Yeah.
only loves like World of Jets or League of Legumes or whatever it is.
What do you like more, Jordan? Money or Counter-Strike? Oh, he's torn. Oh, he's
Oh.
torn. That was
Well,
an easy
to be
answer
honest,
for me.
He likes getting money for Counter-Strike.
I think if I really did like money that much more than I liked Counter-Strike, I probably wouldn't be an Australian Counter-Strike commentator. That's my argument there.
That assumes that you have any other desirable skills, though.
Well, I mean, 4 or 5
True,
years ago, I might
true.
have when I would have first been entering the workforce, yeah. Bit late now.
It's never too late.
So,
Jordan.
what have you been doing for the last 5 years? There seems to be a bit of a gap in your resume. Commentating video games. What? They do that?
Who says what? What? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we do that.
And they say, okay, what skills have you worked on while doing this? Well, I can hit the high notes.
I can talk good.
Can yell.
Me talk good.
Very good at deterring conversation into the wrong direction
Yeah.
at the right
I
moment.
feel like we should talk about Beyond because if they win this round, they could break Invictus's money, and they
Oh, yeah.
have a bit of money in the bank, actually. Again, they're going towards Banana and methodically taking this Banana control as well as Carpets. Invictus, it's a minute on the clock. They don't really have a whole lot of info. They have, what? Just a smoke on B left over. They're actually expecting the jungle wrap here. Got the two-man setup over there and just leaving flying by himself with an MP9. So it's safe to say if Beyond actually go Dig or Carpet side of A, they probably just win this round.
Well, it could be the right choice at the right time. Full dry peak coming out from Bottle, and that's almost enough. And Destroyer's going to be caught quick switching his weapon at the worst moment. Bottle able to get a free trade as SDK goes through solo. The second man's spacing not too great. Smoke as well in the way. Bottle comes in and might have just saved the round. Bounces himself to 3K, and KTZ is going to be hiding up in apps.
16 seconds, Mac. They need to get a wriggle on.
No time. Olivia needs to make their way in. The bomb's down in the middle of sight. KTZ starts to make their way through. Big kills.
Get the bomb.
Is there time? I think there's just barely enough.
Plant it, son. Plant it.
The cover needs to come through. Viva's almost stopped it, and there's still a chance.
Oh, they've managed to make it. They've got the bomb plan down. It's a 2-on-1. Viva! Oh! He takes the head off Olivia. Oh! It's all over, ladies and gentlemen. Beyond have won the round. Get back in your seats. Sit back down.
That's the economy of Invictus cooked. They're going to have to take a save. Beyond's going to even the score.
And it was 2 seconds away from the economy of Beyond being cooked. It was literally 2 seconds the factor.
They had money. They had about 3K, Mac. They would have been all right. Look how much money they got. Look at that.
That's a lot of money.
Look at that.
You might have a look at this one over here. If you look over to the left side of your screen, you'll see that there's at least a couple of $1,000s for each of the Beyond players left. If you look over to the right, you'll see on this great journey that Invictus, through the adventure that they've taken in the previous round of not actually getting the round on the board and really losing everyone in the round. Everyone's dead. There's not much money left. So this round, I guess, from all of this, if you put it all together and you mix it into a great little recipe, not only do you get yourself a pineapple pizza, but you also have a terrible buy.
Thank you very much for that, Mac. That was some really insightful information. And now we're going to be seeing Beyond walk their way into the B-Bomb site. They've managed to find a couple of entries. Thank you to STK for that. It is just an eco round. Through the smoke even, QQ's going to get another kill. Things are looking pretty good for them. Beyond might just be able to equalize here, and they have been able to do so. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is one way that you can take the B-Bomb site on an anti-eco. It's worked out perfectly for Beyond, as you can see.
Yeah, that's a great anti-eco. Totally agree. And I just wanted to say that Beyond's looking great on this T side. They might even win the map.
Yeah. They might.
You seem excited about something, Mac. Did you want to share with the
Do you want to
class?
know? All right. Well, I've just heard word that Legacy is now 2-for-1 at Worlds for League of Legends.
Yes!
And not only that, that means I think they're the team that's made it furthest out of any Australian team ever, right?
I wouldn't really know, actually.
You're the expert here.
Yeah, but I don't actually watch that much League of Legends anymore.
Okay. All right.
But yeah. maybe.
Fnatic smoke from Beyond. And they double nade sandbags as they take that banana control. Love that approach from them. Been allowed to get that control pretty easily there. Invictus being very greedy with their utilities. Our Sage holding onto his smoke and his molly. And still a smoke and a double flash in there. Over towards the B side of the map. Invictus once again leaving flying towards that dig and carp side. Ooh, mid-round flash might be fantastic. Bottle gets sent in.
Olivia.
He didn't even get a kill though, hello?
Oh, he did a lot of damage to Olivia. I think there was 3 players around the corner there though for him. Maybe a few too many options. Bottle's not going to be checked. This molly won't spread.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, Flying's just solo on that dig side. Now they're smoked off at Moto. Like, Invictus just loses in that setup.
They're going to just decide to back away here and save all their guns. So yeah, they are just going to lose. But they'll have a good bye next round, but I don't know. Invictus must not be feeling too good about this because T-side seems to be rolling along quite nicely for Beyond.
So as the full save comes out for Invictus, there's a bit of a hunt on from Beyond, but see if they actually will be able to get in there and take these guns off Invictus, because this could be very costly for the CT side if they lose these weapons.
Through the smoke they're going to go. QQ leading the charge. STK has gotten 2 actually.
That's worth it.
That's
2
pretty
for
good.
2 in terms of the T side.
Oh, yeah.
Flying actually, like, he's solo on the site here with the double set up towards jungle side here. Like, these 2 legs are ages away. So what he does when this A side execute comes in is he's going to chuck a molly out to try to buy time for the rotations to come in. But Beyond just don't care. They just instantly smoke it and run onto the site and entry him. And now there's the smoke down on Moto. So it's like within 5 seconds, you know, Flying's gone from seeing like maybe a couple of utilities, drops that Molotov, and then he's dead. Like, that's the reaction time that Beyond is giving Invictus. And again, they're just playing so up-tempo. They just run straight up jungle side.
Taps running into the stack, though. There is 4 Invictus players here, but if Beyond is going to find those entries, they will be okay. A couple of trades coming through for Invictus, but it seems the situation has been salvaged. Xiao, the only player with a really solid gun, which was the M4, is going to go about murdering some chickens over towards B.
Not again. Not another situation like this.
How rude.
Didn't order chicken for dinner, I ordered beef. No point getting rid of him. What it...
I just pulled out my keychain and there's a key I've never seen before in my life on there.
It's the key to my heart. Ah! It hurt. It's not physical, it's like a... You know... It's like a thing.
Okay. Well, Zarsage, he's trying to hold on to his M4.
It's metaphorical.
Beyond looking great on this T side. Dealt well with that half investment from Invictus. Quite handedly. Now another buy through for Invictus. Again, it's only the singular AWP destroyer on that one. He often does do the primary AWPing on this map for Invictus. But Beyond trekking along quite nicely.
Whoa, okay, spam through, finds the double, and Invictus straight into the advantageous situation, off of a dry spray through the smoke, and Zhao's going to be very happy with that one. However, this has forced Beyond back towards the A side. It's going to be a 3-on-3 here. Looks like we might actually see the lurk smoke thrown from Apps first. How does Flying deal with this one? Molotov to dig, actually. Flash through Beyond. They're just going to commit straight out. QQ doesn't clear below him, and Flying's in perfect position to deal with it. Finds the double. Olivia versus the world. 1v5. What have you got, mate?
Well, what have we learned from that round, fellas?
What we've learned? Well, we've learned that Inferno has been played so long the same similar kind of way, where you fight over banana with utility, that we've gotten so many layers deep that Beyond, they wait for the utility usage from Invictus, and then they try to throw their own utility to go for the retake. And in response to that, Invictus has already anticipated it and is just starting to spray through the smoke. And we're like 3 or 4 layers deep in terms of the utility exchange and the spam straight through.
I was going to say what we learned is that if Beyond plays slowly at the start of the round, they lose.
That's not it at all.
Well,
Nothing to do with slow or fast, mate.
I mean, it might be, because when they run really fast, they do good.
Against half buy, yeah.
Well, we'll see. This is going to be Beyond
I suppose we will.
putting their foot onto the accelerator, I reckon.
Yeah, seems like it. Straight up middle.
See how it works.
It's a double carve setup for Invictus.
Oh, see what I'm talking about? Pilski? Oh, no. I see what you're talking about, Pilski. Oh, no. It's not worked out well at all. Oh, dear. Destroyer. What is going on?
Alrighty.
What did he just do?
Vintage Invictus round. You love to see it. Out of nowhere, they're back in the game. That's it. That's the sum up.
What did Destroyer just do?
He just went backwards and forwards and shot people.
What? You kidding? All right. Yep. Yeah, no worries, mate. Absolutely no worries. And I told you that was it. That's what I was talking about in the pre-show. It was like Destroyer.
But damn.
He's just deathmatching. Oop, deathmatching.
Just sits there and poses. That's all he's got to do. Look good. Make it look easy.
Same thing again. Look, retake utility is being anticipated by Invictus, and they start to push down. See how Sargo sitting in the smoke, just waiting for the flash, and as it starts to fade, he falls back out. Actually, this has not gone well for Invictus in terms of the utility trade. See how Sargo doesn't have any util. Beaver's over there with him, he doesn't have any util. Bottles come in with a Molotov and a flash, but there's no smokes or Molotovs left towards Banana for Invictus, actually. So B could be a bit weaker, but Invictus, they're unfortunately not going to be tested over there. Beyond is going to walk back up towards the A side of the map. Only one flash left here for QQ. He's got it ready.
Well, Destroyer, having missed the shot, is going to force him back into the site. Brackets control is there for Beyond now, but they'll have to deal with some of the util. Still a fair bit in the back pocket of Invictus, and just a wide swing, not even enabled by a flash.
There is no flash. They don't have one.
Uh-oh. Human flash, jump around the corner. Maybe that's the secret. However, it's going to be the flash for Destroyer back in, and he's not done waiting for this smoke push to come through. It's Bottle to go down, and now there's a chance for the wrap around the world. Zhao doesn't want to overextend, so back into Con to buckle down the fort over towards the B site. Now him and Viva need to hold strong, and that's a nice line to hold. Zhao able to find himself the double, bombs down. Kane's his end, wants to fire, try to find the trade, but there's no time. It just isn't time to get the round. QQ has to go for the plant, but Viva's here ready and waiting, and Invictus, they're going to send their way into the lead. That one extra round is all it took. Beyond just took way too long to get anywhere in that round.
Xiao and Org, name a better duo. You can't.
It's nuts, and that's why people are still using it. Dangerous gun.
Well, it's Beyond faltering.
Yeah, Beyond, they had like, at the start of this round, I was kind of wondering where all their flashes went, right? And at the start of the round, they didn't have enough money to be able to actually invest in a full kit of flashes. Like you can see, how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 5, okay? And they're already using a lot of them over here at Banana. You can see flashes being invested over the top for them to help them kind of retake Banana. They're going to throw some of those out over the top. And as they get later into the round, they're going to continue using flashes like that to try and take map control. And unfortunately, when you start the round with 5 flashes and you make your way through Banana or Bracket, you're going to use like 3 or 4 of them. And they ended up with 1 towards the late round for QQ. He uses it, but then after that, they just didn't have any left.
Oh, it's a different approach this time. Dry up Banana, and it's looking a little bit awkward. Straight for the 2-for-2. Viva already on the rotation, just trying to face from CT, but the smoke is there, mollied down. Doesn't stop Beyond from going into sight. Full commitment. Olivia down to half HP. He's spent a lot and manages to fend off the troop, so that's a man advantage, but not for long. The nade from Bottle gets it over the line. The bomb's actually put down on the ground now. Bottle realizes he may just have control. Olivia, it's all about the timing, just both going through smokes. Invictus, they send it back. Bomb is still sitting there in the flowers, and I have no idea how this round is going to win.
Wait, Olivia's going to exit. He's going to go back to A. No way. He is. They're going to leave my rolls on B. He's made some noise. They've heard him. And Olivia's going to walk all the way down Banana.
Oh,
Surely not.
Surely.
All right. I sort of thought...
Basically kissing. Look how close they came to touching each other. And now he's gone all the way back around to A.
Got a bomb plant down. He's got an incendiary. He's got plenty of time to find a nice post plant as well, because Invictus is still over on B. Well, Bottle and Flying, having a bit of a jog.
Oh, he's wrapping to jungle side. He's seen no one towards mid. Oh, he didn't push all the way around, but he should be well aware they're not retaking through middle. He's got to set himself up on this first angle.
Oh, sees 1, sees 2. A little bit too late for the shot, but here we go.
Oh my, he almost had the collateral and able to get back to
got a molly.
time.
Bottle doesn't have util.
Oh, what? Through the legs?
Hello?
Flicks up. What's going on here? Olivia, now it's just him running around, and he's going to win the round like this. He's missed all his shots.
Cat and mouse. Just throw the
whatever works,
molly
hey?
on for
Whatever
good measure
works.
as well.
He's played that beautifully. Seriously. Killed the player with util. Bottle's got no util and no kit. Flying had a kit there. Flying had a kit and a smoke to deal with the molly. And Olivia kills the player with a kit and a smoke, and Bottle has no kit and no smoke. That's the critical kill. If he shot Flying instead, he probably loses that round. If he shot Bottle instead, rather, he loses that round, because Flying's got a smoke and a kit.
That's just nuts. It's just
so
crazy.
missing that shot, maybe. Oh, I think he was shooting at Flying anyway before, but
who knows? That was a very Asian Counter-Strikey round, and it's worked out.
Yeah, it's not enough to break Invictus' economy just yet, and those are not the kinds of rounds that you can really rely on here. Beyond need to go one better if they're going to win this map and win this series. Need some solid rounds. Need to break Invictus's economy. Viva posted on the line with the AWP. Should be good for this shot. Does just get baited by the shoulder peek, though. Well, another slow round for Beyond. This time it's worked out. Bottle's caught in the arch. Destroyer with the AWP, though, has gotten rid of Myrolls and flying as of yet unchecked in the pit. This is still a good setup on the site. Invictus, they've dropped the bomb. Beyond are just being too slow to push in. They need to get Destroyer, but through the smoke, he finds KNTZ, and now he knows where QQ is, but cannot win the duel. Viva, his position unknown, but QQ's going to go for a bit of a run here. Does he go all the way to B? It would be the play. Looks like he swindled it. Oh,
beautiful. He's got time. Again, Viva doesn't have a kit here. If he can maybe try and scavenge one from off of the site, that might make this retake a little bit easier. He has got a smoke. QQ goes for the plant towards oranges. Where does he play the post plant from? He's going to reposition toward new box. Viva, is there a kit at top Nana for him? Can he scavenge himself one? Doesn't seem like he's picked one up, so he'll have less time to tap it. He's got plenty of time still, though.
has spotted him. He's definitely spotted him. Viva knows. QQ might have overpeaked, and that's a mistake.
Anticlimactic way to end the round.
Anticlimactic?
Anticlimactic?
Mactic?
I need to double check how to say that.
No, I just thought you wanted to try to slide my name in there.
Don't kid yourself, Mac.
Mactic.
Anticlimactic, it is a word. I thought it was anticlimactic. What is the difference between climatic and climactic? Climactic describes the high point, the most intense part of a movie, play, or song. Climate refers to the climate.
Oh, people think I see.
Okay. So they're both correct. They're just
different contexts.
But I used the right one. That's what matters. I was right.
That's weird. All right. Well, it seems like this is Beyond's last choice, last chance.
And their last choice.
Hopefully.
Because they've only really got one, and they're going straight up diggity. It's an awkward situation for them to be in, but Destroyer is here. Solid crossfire on site. Flying, forced off Nifty. Has to play around the boxes now. Mayrolls comes in to filter out pick quickly. It's going to be Bottle to try and save the day again. He finds a 3K bomb on the ground. Upgrades to the other M4.
No way!
For him. Can he get the final one? No. Mayrolls here to keep fighting. Zhao stops the cross to sight, and Invictus stack on one more. 15 to 13. We're going all the way.
How's it gotten here? That round would have broken Invictus' economy as well. Almost. Bottle with a 4K. This is why he's your favorite player, isn't it, Pilski? You just love him. You can't stop talking about him.
That was pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's blushing. Good. Blushing?
Yeah.
Well, MP7, the infamous MP7.
When you're down 15 to 13, and you buy an MP7 on the T side of a map. Something. Beyond wins around. There's the retake flash in. Goes way past Viva.
Oh no, you can't let that happen. He's run straight into it. Molly is going to force Viva out of position.
Hold on.
Oh,
That's
okay.
good work.
All right.
Okay.
And
so
a chance.
They still do have 2 smokes. They still got a flash. Picked up an AK, or 2 AKs rather. Bottle actually gets there in time to put the smoke down on the choke point, I believe. And Beyond, they're going to flash their way through it. Oh, a counter flash. So good for flying.
Nice trade. Really nice trade, though, from Olivia.
Oh,
and
no.
Flying, hiding in the smoke. KNTZ dodges the flash. Flying's got no idea, but he denies the bomb plant. One-on-one. Destroyer is spotted, and KNTZ survives on 23 HP.
One more bullet.
So does Beyond.
Look, I said we're going all the way, and I meant in terms of the series, but
Look
now
at the money for Invictus.
we're going all the way to the end of
The money's
regulation.
cooked. The money on Beyond's cooked as well.
Beyond still made bloody 3 servings of an entree, dessert, dinner, brekkie in the last with just a couple of Tech 9s, so I don't see why Invictus can't do it now, Pilski.
Bilski.
Pilski. I was going to say Mitch, and then I couldn't decide whether I wanted Mitch or Pilski, so now you're Mapilski.
Mabilski. Oh, man.
High pressure gameplay. That's what we're here for.
High pressure casting. All right. Retake into Banana again. Viva, unfortunately, does not have nearly as much success with the Deagle that he had as with the AK. And now with 1:30 on the clock, Invictus have -1 player.
Oh, no.
No utility.
Oh, no. Not again.
No map control.
Oh.
No info.
Oh, it's just getting worse.
They're just going to stack A. But Beyond's not going to A. Cool fidget spinner, Mac.
Why would you expose me like that?
That's
how I
so
keep control.
2019.
That's how I stay in control all the time.
I actually reckon a fidget spinner would be a great thing to have on a cast. Just to play with. For example, right now, instead of dismantling my pen, I could be using a fidget spinner to keep my hands occupied.
I got something you can keep your hands occupied with, Jordan.
Yeah? What is it?
Oh my god,
Skybox.
I can't believe you did that in a
Skybox.
professional environment.
Skybox.
I've never used Skybox before.
Yeah, give it a go.
I'd be a bit of a noob.
Flying. Oh, he's just going to be hiding here. And QQ, a victim. Another found flying. Keeps it costly. That's a man advantage for Invictus as the double push comes in. Great coordination. Jiao can't stop that bomb from going down. And it's going to be Olivia to send us into overtime. And, ooh, not happy with that one. IG wanted it here and now, but they're going to have to play a little bit longer for their lives now. Could have closed it out, but they didn't. Overtime coming up just after this.
Sometimes I can barely breathe, dear. Sometimes I don't wanna be here. Sometimes I don't wanna be here. Embrace your destiny, slay your enemy, raise a legacy. No more apologies, trust your abilities, gather the energies. Pull yourself back together, been staying off track forever. Child of the nation, will seek redemption, time for salvation. Today is meant to be day of victory, time for history. Reverse the tendency, fight the entropy, channel your rivalry. You're praying for fortune to come, You're hearing the sound of the drums. It's too late to backtrack, but pack your bag now. Keep your feet on the ground and stand up. You've got what it takes to fight back. Don't stop until you black out, out, out. Stand up, up. You've got what it takes to fight back, back. Don't stop until you black out, out.
Another day of Asian Counter-Strike and another overtime. This time, it's on Inferno. And Beyond and Invictus are the two that have achieved the 15-15 scoreline. Who's to say which team is doing it better? Certainly not me. Maybe you, Pilski. You're a bit of a Counter-Strike nerd. Who do you reckon's got this?
Nerd.
I don't even want to say anything. Max bullying me. But that would be very beta.
Well,
I don't
look,
know.
I didn't actually ask, the question, so I hope you realised that. I was going to, and I was like, I don't want to be left on the broadcast alone again.
Ah. Okay. I see what you're talking about.
So,
I think Beyond's looking pretty good, Jordan.
Yeah?
Yeah?
You got Beyond?
Yeah, probs.
All right. Well, let's see. Where
I
this
said
one
I wanted
goes.
to change my prediction. Well, Banana Control's gone the way of Invictus. Beyond's going to group up in towards Carpets, actually try to contest towards Jungle side and Bracket. Invictus have 4 players over on this side of the map, one of them mining CT, that's South Sargate, sitting in that cheeky angle over towards CT. Beyond, they do take Bracket, they pressure things a little bit, but now starting to move back to retake Banana. Destroyer's anti-flash behind the wall. He does avoid Myros's. Oh, he actually peeks out into the flash last second. That's a bit unfortunate. Does cop that one, drops the molly, and the rotation starting to come over from Xiaosage now.
Bit more of a passive, kind of slowed down round. I wouldn't say passive, maybe, but definitely not as explosive yet. It's going to be in a second, though, because Beyond don't have that much time to play with, and they're going to have to get out onto that bomb site. Having already lost one player makes it difficult. STK won't check the close angle. Beaver gets a freebie. Big spray from MyRolls. It's not going to be enough, and maybe this molly will, and KNT's going to have to open it. Is bomb plant. He got it. He's fine, don't worry. Huku, though, is going to fall. So it's on to KNTZ. Ballsy cross. They've seen him. Surely Xiao has called that. It was a chaotic end to the round, but Invictus do get it. Start off the overtime with a win.
oh my, that was something. Questionable decision to go for a cross in a very late round like that, knowing where both the two CTs were. The chaos just a little bit too much for Beyond, and Invictus send it to a lead, 16-15. 2 more rounds in this first half. Destroyer at that range was so lucky to hit that scope, straight on the head too. So let's see. Beyond, they've got plenty of money. 16 KO T3. Where do they go this time? Beyond just leaving it so late, almost giving themselves no time, and the focus just gets drawn all over the place in those late rounds. In for apps control, which will be effectively handed to them. Invictus not contesting. Just a standoff at Diggity. Destroyer waiting for a push into Boiler, looking to play close to at least get the info of anyone making their way into apartments. Flash off the line. It's enough to get bracket control, and Beyond should be happy with this. Now, where to from here is the question. We've got Viva already halfway down Banana, looking to control that. But there's the first pick of the round.
Destroyer's just looking like a machine. When he's got the AWP in hand, he seems to hit everything. Another player deficit for Beyond. And a lot of presence down Banana. That's courtesy of Viva, so Adds that extra rotation across 2A for Invictus. 4 players on that side of the map. Here comes Beyond through the smoke. It's all gone on the arch, and that's gone the way of Invictus.
Jordan just as confused as STK was, I think.
Trying to figure out the words to say for that situation is something that's beyond all of us, I think. Anyway,
Yep.
Bomb trying to make its way up. Banana Molotov routes them in towards CT. Now, Viva needs to buy some time here. New box. He's going to be held on the left side, but he's going to peek his own left, which happens to be Mayrol's right, and he's not going to be too right about that one. Kents can't cross.
Left,
And
right,
that's
good
gonna be
night.
the sight. So that's it, really. End of the day, a bit of a jab, bit of a swing, bit of a right hook there.
Oh, a lot of energy behind that Mac. What have they been feeding him?
Raw beef.
Raw beef,
Raw beef.
noodle soup, or
No.
no soup?
Raw beef.
Okay. What kind of cuts are we talking about here?
You got beef?
Oh, I'm good, thanks, mate.
You want some beef?
How
Hook
much
you
is
up.
it going to cost me?
They call me the butcher.
Butcher Mac.
Yeah.
Smoke doesn't actually really help my rolls out too much with those mollies. They land either side of it. Now the double made it towards logs and he just gets spammed. I don't think Viva was even ready for him. Destroyer's found a peek towards carpets as well.
What is this?
This is just falling apart. All of these rounds just falling apart for Beyond. Invictus just...
Crumbling under the pressure, I think, maybe.
potentially so. Wow.
Think about how many times we've seen Beyond, you know, reasonably close in a series and just lose it from there.
Well, quickly, before we get into this one, I just wanted to ask you, Mitch. So, you know, they're 3 rounds in the deficit. How many rounds for Beyond, how many do they need before you start to believe?
Believe that they can win this map.
Yes.
I don't think they can win this map.
Oh, no. That's not good news.
They're not going to want to hear that.
And I said that at the start of this OT that they would win this map.
They're
But
not
now
going to
they...
want to win that. Hear that?
Maybe if you spoke some Thai on the broadcast.
What do you want me to say?
Pad Thai, stir-fried Thai.
That's right.
Learning.
Good on you, Mac.
You learn a new thing every day.
Say Beyond will win.
Keep
I
the
don't know how
doctor
to
away.
say that.
Say anything that you know how to say, because it doesn't seem like you know how to say many things.
I only know how to say numbers and food.
Beyond 19.
Oh, man. Oh, you had
past
to
his
pick
level of
19.
numbers.
No,
What about
you had to
18?
pick 19. 18.
Beyond 18. Let's just get OT2. Beyond 18. He's counting on his fingers. Yeah, we're up to 10, 11, 12, 13,
Do it
14,
out loud,
15,
man.
16, 17. That's it. He
I
knows
think
it.
it's Sip Gal.
Okay.
18. Sip Gal.
What are we sipping?
Sip is 10.
Gal.
Gal is 8. Sip Gal.
All right, Beyond Sip Gal. See if they can get there. Olivia's missed the initial shot. That's not good news, but has a chance for a second, and now it's really onto KNTZ, but Pilski, I think Sip Gal might be out of the realms of possibility at the moment because Invictus are looking a little bit too sharp. 3v4 for this retake. It's not easy for Beyond. They don't have much utility at all. Invictus have a lot to delay with.
Beyond still do have some time. They've rotated in nice and quickly. 3-man setup inside sight is so dangerous, though. Destroyer watching Dig, Viva and Bottle. Solid crossfire, both waiting for this push through Moto. That should be a freebie. Destroyer deals with the Dig push flying. They don't even know where this man is. That's just a solid crossfire, and that's going to be map number 2. Invictus take it in.